Hello guys, join me as I recreate this Alicia Keys inspired braids on myself. Yeah, so if you want to see how I did it, let's get right into it. For this look, I used one full pack of Lush extension, and we will be making a line of box braids at the back section. I'll be making 4 box braids at the back of the hair, which I'll be doing knotless braids. I don't know, I'm not sure this video is very visible, but in making your knotless braids, you just have to divide the hair, the section part of the hair, you divide it into 3 parts and start doing your normal braids. Once you braid like 3-4 times, you start adding your extensions little by little till you get your desired size. When working at the back of my hair, I usually work with feelings, so I feel the texture of the hair, how big it has gotten or how small it still is, to know if I should continue adding or it's just enough at that size. So that is it about knotless braids. I could do a detailed tutorial of knotless braids on another video. If you would like that, please let me know at the comment section. So we are at the front part, and then I section the hair into 3 parts. We are working on the first section. So I am just braiding my hair backwards. I started this braid with my natural hair because I want the cornrows to look a bit more natural than starting it with the extensions itself. So I started with my natural hair section into 3 parts and started working down. Once I braided like 6 times, I put in my first extension and continued like that. I started feeding in each of the extension to the braids, and that's just it. I worked to the down part, and I said before I work with feelings, so I continued this till I feel like I have reached the desired texture that I need for the hair. So that's basically it. We're going to do another cornrow. As you can see, you section your hair into 3 and you start braiding it. You start braiding downwards slowly. I would always advise that when you are doing your cornrows, you do not rush it. You'd rather add the hair little by little. I mean your natural hair. You add it little by little. This way your cornrows stay stronger than when you just rush it and you're adding the sections big. So that's basically it. And you continue, you add your extensions, you continue till the down until you have reached your desired texture, the size you want, and you braid down. While doing this, while doing your DIY braids, do not forget to dance to some music or whatever, because I feel sometimes it gets boring just walking and walking. So be sure to keep yourself company while doing your DIY braids. I felt this was the hardest part of the hair, this section. Both sectioning the hair and making it, well, making it wasn't that hard, but sectioning it gave me issues. I cut the video so it doesn't look that hard. At this point I noticed I made a mistake, so I started again. So I braided forward, I tilted my head. This is a tricky part, but yeah, we just have to do it. I tilted my head and I've braided forward to my face angle. I did this slowly so that I wouldn't end up coming up with a braid that is not neat. I braided little by little, added very tiny extensions because you do not need the front part of your braid to be looking so bulky. So you will add little by little, you add your extensions little by little. Once you've gotten to the front, you have to be cautious so you do not braid and enter the other part of the hair. At this point, you continue with your normal cornrows and braid downwards. We are going to do another similar cornrow to the one we just did, but this is facing the other side. As you can see from the video, I got a little bit confused on where I'm supposed to face because this is tricky. It's basically the same process, so you just start braiding. You first braid towards your face section. You have to do this slowly so your cornrows come out strong and you braid backwards. Always remember to work with feelings, texture. You feel the texture of how big it has gotten so you know when to stop feeding in your extensions. That's one tip. Another tip I would give is consigning your attachments, which I've been calling extensions. I usually arrange them on my legs and I just arrange them in different sizes. I arrange a lot of it because you're not very sure of how many you're going to need while braiding your hair. So I leave a lot of it, and while feeling the texture of the hair, I know that okay, I will add so texture to this. I'll add medium, I'll add big, and that's it. I did the other section offline because I'm having storage issues, but they were basically the same thing exactly. I just repeated the same process. So we're going to the middle part and we're going for, I don't know what they call this pattern, but yeah, this is what it looks like. One thing I would say about DIY braids is if you're a beginner, just know that it doesn't have to be perfect. Whether you're a beginner or not, it doesn't have to be perfect. See this as a talent given to you by God, which you just use to explore different things on your hair. You don't have to be perfect with it at all times because it can never really look like when someone did it for you or a professional worked on your hair. But nevertheless, with practice and more practice, with time you will do better. Your braids will come out neater and stronger. The lines will come out more straight than they used to. So if you're a beginner or a DIY braider, you shouldn't give up or be discouraged because your braids are not coming out very fine as you would want it. This is an advice I give myself to encourage myself to be sincere. When I started making this hair, I almost gave up. Like I was almost like maybe I should just do a normal knotless braid or I should just go to the salon. But then I challenged myself that no way, I must do it. I had set my mind to do it for some time, so I must do it. No matter how it comes out, I'll be happy and I'll appreciate my handwork. And so far I was proud of myself, like yeah, proud of myself. So if you looked closely or you were paying attention, you will notice that the extensions I added to this front part, they were very tiny because I know the front part will take a while. It's going to be a bit long there, and you do not want a bulky braid at the front of your hair. I said this in the previous part of the video. So you add them very tiny. Then when you start getting to the middle part of the hair, you can increase the size of the extension that you are adding. At this point, I changed my position so you can see what it's like braiding the back of my hair. This is just it. You just walk down. As you can see, the braids look neat. They are not perfect, but the braids look very neat from back. So that's what it's like braiding the back side of my hair. So I'm on the last braid here, and I misplaced so many clips of the video, so we will just cut to the ending part of this video. When I was done, I just went on to complete the downside because I wanted long braids, and this is what it looked like when I was done. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye.